Hello guys, this is Christian and you are welcome back to the Don't Have channel. So today's video is all about animations, okay? So I'm basically going to show you how you can use Lottie library to render animations on your React Native application, okay? So for this and more, kindly click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button, let me know your comments in the comment section and share it to friends, okay? And let's get started. Alright, so I already have my project being set up, okay? And if you don't know how to go about that, I have videos on that. I created it, I think 4 days ago. You can come and watch it when you come to my page, okay? So I have video covering that session. So I'll just jump into the real session of this video, okay? So what you are basically going to do now is let's go to the expo documentation. Okay, so we have the lottie library here. You can read about it and we see how we can install it and use it. Okay, so I'll just copy this, which is how showing us how we can install it, and we'll come to our terminal. If you don't have the terminal, just go top here and click on terminal, new terminal. Okay, and once the terminal opens, you can copy and paste it here and press enter. Okay, so whilst it's installing, let me show you a couple of things here. So inside my assets, I have my animations and I downloaded my animations from the Lottie website, okay, files website. So I'll leave the link down below, don't worry. Once you get to this website, you can basically download. Even first you can edit the animations here and also download them, okay, into a JSON file, and you can use it in your project. All right, so we have a couple of animations here, as you can see, but the one I will be using is loading. So you can just search for loading or loader any, and as you can see, we have a couple of loading animations here. You can select your choice. If you want this one, you can click on it. Some are pro versions, okay, so those ones you have to pay before, but we have free versions as well. You can edit them and download them, okay. I have already downloaded mine, okay, and we've been able to install the library. So what you are going to do next is you are going to create a screen. So I'm just going to create a loading screen, okay. So inside my screens, I'll create a new file. I'll say loading, okay, loading screen.js. All right, and inside here I'll call my default template, okay. So I've already set it up, that's why I was just able to come along with this template. So as you can see, we are importing React and also importing components from React Native. We have our function here. Inside it we have our view, and down here we have our styles, okay. So in here, let's try and just say so we are going to use the text component. Let's say loading screen, okay, just to so loading screen, right? And we have to import our component to text component, and let's save it, okay. Let's try and build a project and see how the project is going right now. So I'm going to use my physical device, okay. So I'm just going to type expo npx expo start, okay, to start my project. And since I'm using my physical device, I've installed expo go, and that's what we are going to use to run our application. So I'll just go to expo goal and use the expo goal scan, that is the QR code scan, to scan the QR code that will be given after the metro bundler has been successfully built, okay. All right, so once our bundler has been successfully built, we will just scan the QR code. So for my device, I'll just scan the QR code, okay. So as you can see, it's building the project. It will take just a second. All right, so now as you can see on my device, we are displaying some information there which says welcome to Don't Have. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so that is basically the information we are displaying right now, and that could be fine here. So as you can see, inside our app file, this is the main root file. Okay, so as you can see here, we are displaying this information. That is what was showing, or what we can see on our physical device. Okay, so what I'll do next is I will rather want to render my loading screen here instead of, so I'll say loading screen. Oops, it's supposed to come, let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay, the naming, so I just supposed to be small. So let's say loading screen. mm, I'm a lazy type, so let me just change the rename it and also make some changes here. I just want to be able to just call it without have to manually import it. Okay, so let's say loading screen. As you can see here, you can call it, and now when we save it, we are expected to see what is on our loading screen, which is the loading oops loading screen. Okay, yes, so as you can see on our physical device, we now have loading screen. Okay, that's nice. So now what we want to do is we want to render, or yeah, show some loading animation on our loading screen. Okay, so we will basically have to go to the expo documentation. They have snippet here, so we can just copy everything, but I would like to just do some changes, so I'll copy not everything. So I'll just copy this, so which is the how we import the library. So I'll just quickly do that here, and inside the oops, inside the function here, we can just copy everything down here. Okay, great, copy, and we're going to why so we are just going to replace everything here with that. Okay, yeah, and we have to import button, so okay, which is also a component. I realized they had some styles here, so I'm just going to copy the styles as well, and we are going to replace this with that. Great. All right, so I think, and we have to also reference our animation. So animation, we have to navigate to the animation, and great. So this is it. Now let me save it and let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't get any errors. All right, so let's try and refresh our project. As you can see, our splash screen. Oops, the changes hasn't taken effect, and I'm wondering what could be the reason. So let's try and stop the server and also run it again. Okay, so yeah, let's run it again. All right, so what we are going to do now, we're going to close this one and open. So we are basically going to scan again. Okay, so we are having some issue here. Let's try and fix that. So inside our app.js, let's try and change it. Yeah, is it great? So now let's save it, let's refresh. Oops, okay, so now we have to scan our QR code. Okay, so we are just going to scan it. All right, so again we have another error we have to handle. So let's go to our loading screen. Sorry, so we are using useref, but we didn't import it. Sorry. So you're just going to say use ref, and hopefully now everything should work. This one, don't worry, it's because I did the changes here. That's why. So, oh god. Okay, so let's add this one also. So use effect. I think we didn't copy everything. That's why you're having these issues. Okay. Alright, so on my physical device, as you can see, we are getting some loading animation there, right? So we can change the color here to white, okay? And that makes it nice, right? We also have a nice button here to restart the animation. So you can restart the animation. Whenever I click on it, it restarts. Yeah. So that is how you can render your animation on your React Native project or your React screen or your mobile application using the Lottie view or the Lottie React Native library. Okay, I hope this really helped, right? So, first step, set up your project. I have a video on that. Once you are done, install your library, create your screen, you copy the codes from the documentation right here. Make sure you have your animation and you are good to go. Okay, I hope this video really helped, right? Yeah, so right now what you can do to help me is just go to my YouTube page, just go through the videos and find out which one you want to watch, and then kindly watch them, comment on them, and share them to friends also. And thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you want to know about React Native. See you in another video.